Alright, let's see if it recognizes my controller now. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so intrigued. I'm so normal about this. My heart rate for like the first 2 hours after getting the news when I was like hanging out with base and we like couldn't talk about things yet because we were waiting till we started stream. My heart rate was like 20 beats per minute higher than my usual resting. And I actually put on like my thing that tracks my heart rate to check it. That would be absolutely wild. That would be absolutely wild. It's fandom, right? Oh, that's right, we just got to Skyhold. Guys, I did a dumb. I forgot I was gonna load into the game to get that one codex that's on the fucking chandelier. Do I get it? Do I close the game again? Do I? Yes? Okay. I have to wait for the game to load so I can close it. Alright, I will. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It's gonna take a minute, because this is the one game I do mod. It's the one game I do have mods for. This is longer than usual, it feels like. This even feels longer than... Okay, there we go. And now we have to... You've never seen it? Okay. I wait for it to load so I can shut down the game so I can turn off my controller. Oh wait, maybe if I just turn off my controller I can get it right away, actually. No, but then I'll have to play with keyboard. Hang on. Putting my controller to sleep. Okay. Why is it so... Well, now I can't do shit. Okay, hang on. It won't let me. Good to know you can't switch mid-game. Little Wolf and Beetle means hidden or forgotten. Okay. Oh god, hello. I get to menu. Really wish there was just a quit the game function. You didn't have to go. I know, someone did turn off. That was very odd. Hang on. It'll take a minute. I could force shut it down, but that feels like it's something I shouldn't do. Two wolves. There are two wolves inside of him. Oof. Oof. That's funny, but also oof. Alright, controller off. No, I did not stretch before this reach. At least both Base and you are stretching today. It's good for your bodies. You should stretch. The two of you need to stretch. We all need to stretch. Stretching is good. Alright, now I load it with keyboard and mouse. Maybe I'll just play with keyboard and mouse then, instead of with controller. I'll just do that. It's kind of don't have to close it again. I need chapstick. Alright, we're back again. Third time's the charm. Oh, I can turn off my virtual camera. You're right, no controller was detected. Do you like it? I thought it fit well for my stream. I also picked something that I wanted that like potentially kind of keep attention. I did it on purpose. That's why I don't have just like a still image there. I wanted something that moved. So yeah, I'm glad. I'm very glad. It makes me think of, you remember when Eddie had the Solarian from Mass Effect Andromeda dancing as like the break screen? It was like that. I would just sit there and watch it. I would just sit there and watch. Oh, those shiny dice. Yes. Oh, speaking of which, hang on. Let me reach. No, I'm reaching. Oh god. Oh god. Hang on. Heavy. Let me take my dice bag out of it. Speaking of shiny dice, oh, that's easier to pick up. I got my new dice. It's the... I don't know how well this is going to focus. This is not going to focus at all. And also the lighting is terrible. It's the Caduceus die. And it has a little mushroom. I don't know how well you can see that. It might be terribly blurry. It's not good lighting either. Because it's my light's up there and there's a lip. But yeah, I got the Caduceus dice that was gifted to me on my birthday from Beth? Beth. It was from my Throne Wish list. Yeah. Dice. And it came with the bag, and it's really cute. Yeah. I think I posted pictures in my server. There's pictures in my server. If you want to actually see what they look like instead of me just holding it up to the camera that does not have autofocus. Well, it doesn't have autofocus on. Because or else every 2 seconds it tries to refocus and it's terrible. The Dragon Age was over there. Yes, it's so good. I'm romancing Dory in this playthrough actually. And we actually listen to music because I forgot to listen to music. I'm still intrigued by the paintings in the Temple of Mythal that look like Templar helmets. I want to know what that's about. I still really want to know what that's about. Need to know. I also want to know what the fuck these different, like, spears are. The different shapes. I feel like there's gotta be a meaning to that. I don't know that I ever learned that. You might already know and I just don't remember it. I knew you were gonna do it. I was waiting for someone to do it. Get myself the butter dice? Butter? Interesting. Oh, BTS. Got you. I know nothing about BTS. I'm gonna take this watch off now that I'm not looking at what my heart rate's doing after that excitement. Now that I'm done. Nice. I'm proud of you. Go take care, Beth. Drive safe. All the things. I'll probably be here when you get back. And who knows? Maybe after therapy base we'll be back and we'll continue our spiel about our our theories about Dreadwolf. Blah. All right. That is honestly highly potentially what's gonna happen. It's very likely. All right. Load game. And then we can get this codex. If the codex doesn't show up. Because it doesn't show up on controller. So we were literally just here. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I have so many thoughts and theories. Yeah, where is... Oh. Do you see the hand? Hang on. Gotta remember my... Aha! Fallen chandelier. There's just like a hidden little, very specific. You have to be like looking for it. You have to be like hovering over it and show up right when it shows up. Fallen chandelier, cataloging Skyhold, iron chandelier with dwarven elements, which is very interesting. Although we do know that other people have been here since its creation, that like it has had multiple sets of occupants. Sturdy with dwarven marks. If it's a copy, it's a good one. Rare to see post-Third Blight examples, which is very interesting. The owners must have had extensive trading networks, no smith's sigil or other markings. Recommend reconditioning and rehanging. The thing will outlast us all. This is very interesting. I think it really says something about Skyhold. It's like a little bit of like hidden lore, but it's really interesting that it's like you can only get it on keyboard and mouse. I guess maybe you could potentially get it on controller, but that's gonna be really difficult. Long while ago. Let me look up. Let me go to my lore sheet. Hang on. I literally have I made a Trello board of just like Dragon Age like lore and shit. I'm a nerd, you guys. Vetus. So, so yeah, the Third Age was towers. I can tell you a bunch of things that happened then. Yeah, right now we are in 940, and that's 300. So it's been 600 years. Why did one of those not work? That's interesting. Yeah, we do. So yeah, 600 years ago. So things that happened in the Third Age. Bum, bum, bum. In the year 300, Flemeth was said to be born in the Ferelden village of High Ever. Yeah, Twitch has been weird. Some alerts didn't show up, but it was for you, wasn't it? Like you couldn't see them, but they were fine. The old god Toth awakened and spurred the Third Blight. Darkspawn swarmed the Tevinter cities of Marnas Pel and Varantium, as well as the Orlesian cities of Arlisans and Montsimard. The Grey Wardens quickly organized a defense, and despite heavy losses, the Darkspawn are pushed back. We're just going through a timeline now, apparently. Darkspawn ravaged the Free Marches. Orlais and Tevinter send aid after pressure from the Wardens. Armies of Orlais and Tevinter meet in Hunterfell and join the Wardens. Toth is destroyed. That's all by 325, so it's a 25-year blight-ish. Well, I guess Toth showed up, in 10, so it's a 15-year blight. Orlais and Tevinter turn on the Free Marches and take over. Orlais takes Navarra, Tevinter claims Hunterfell. It took 24 years before Hunterfell finally broke free with Tevinter. Maybe? That's a good question. I should look up the blights at some point. I have information on the blights somewhere. Well, here's the blight, but I don't think there's information how long they lasted. No, this one doesn't say how long they lasted. Divine Joyous II is made head of the Chantry. Navarra successfully fights for independence for Orlais. The Chantry discovers that Tevinter clergy are preaching the magic must rule over man, and not the other way around. Divine Joyous II demands that Tevinter chant be revised to conform to the Orlesian chant. Great. Tevinter says no. Tevinter forms its own pro-magic imperial chantry. The rift is known as the Schism that happened in the Third Age. The imperial chantry elects its own divine, Valhall I, a magister. Divine Joyous dies, and her death is celebrated in Minrathous and declared a holiday by the Imperial Chantry. And in the last year, the Black Age is named, as the Chantry calls her retribution against the false divine of the North. So the next age was the Black Age, which is when the werewolves came in. Rain went from Blight to Bleeny to Blintz, and now I'm just hungry. We'll go get some food. Let me look and see if I have more information on the blights. Hang on. See how long they lasted. Orzammar, Ferelden, Orlais, the Dales, Tevinter, Navarra, Ativa, the Free Marches, Anderfells, Vervain, Arvalin, Templars, Grey Wardens, Chantry. So no, I don't have that information yet. I didn't take everything down. I was in progress reading through The World of Thedas, Part 1. I might have Part 2 now. I don't remember. Here's the history of the Blight. Does that one say? Nope. It's somewhere. That information is fairly accessible. You guys are getting me hungry, and I'm streaming. Okay, so that was we got the thing I wanted. Find the war room in the blacksmith. Well, let's find the war room. It's this way. It's very dark. Why is it so dark? Why did I just say Liliana? I didn't fully, but I started to. Juzzy! I streamed out of it. God damn it. Well played. Well played. I'm so excited. Look at all these attractive people. Ooh, we got another thing. Got another thing. What do I want? What do I want? It's been a while since I've played this on keyboard and mouse. Connections. Or forces. Hmm. 5% increase XP earned from killing foes? Sure. Ooh, pancakes. I haven't had fish fingers in so long. Roast lamb, mashed potatoes, super... Oh my god. What do you mean nothing special? And I see the Misfit sensor. What do you mean? What? I don't feel like doing these right now.
Have you heard anything? Not yet. I'll let you know as soon as I do.
What are you hearing about? Excuse me. Excuse me, sorry. Alright, let's see. I'm just gonna go get this done. How is that basic? How is that basic, Boots? That's like a phenomenal feast. If you do the sit in judgment now, is everything still like in ruins around you? We're here.
What do they make down here? And what can I make?
Good question. I think everything's synchronized. Just in case. Yep, everything's good. Let's make sure all my potions? Yep, that's what that's called. Potions. Have everything that I want to have. No. That's right, we just got Dorian! I can go flirt. We can go flirt. Shark is taking excellent care. Truly. Truly. Good on y'all. I mean, or is Boots the chef? Who cooks? Who cooks in that house? I don't want to make any assumptions. It could be Boots. We don't often get Boots lore.
Where's my hammer? Not that one. Or that.
Both? Nice. My inventory's not actually bad. Is your turn tonight? Nice. So there we go. Boots is treating Baby Shark. I love the way the light comes in. I know, you know, that's not good for a roof to be like that, but it's so pretty. I mean, hell, I'm the person that just loves staring at everything around the Temple of Mythal. It's so pretty. I love when you can see the supports of the roof like that. What would I cook when I am? Oh, if I'm already hungry, I'm heating something up. If I'm not hungry yet, I'm cooking. there's a time element there. But that is a good question. I don't know. It depends on how much time I have. I like making good soup or a stew. I also really love like chicken tikka masala or make a really good like pot roast stew, but instead of putting the potatoes in the pot roast, you make mashed potatoes and put the pot roast on top of mashed potatoes, and that's just better.
I've made some inquiries
So
into
good.
the Imperial Court.
So
The sooner
good.
we deal with the threats to the Empress, the better. The political situation
What
in
else
the
do I like
Empire is
making?
dangerously unstable.
Oh, I like making good
It
gumbo
will
or
complicate
jambalaya.
matters.
Everything in the Empire complicates matters.
Those are good.
It's the Orlesian national pastime.
Turn your nose up at the grand game if you like, Commander, but we play for the highest stakes, and to the death. The Court's disapproval can
Interesting.
be as great a threat as the Venatori. We must be vigilant to avert disaster.
Wait, why would... Oh, all I know is that Baby Shark loves to cook and that I have to fight him for kitchen use. Got you. You would be murdered? Interesting. Whisk versus spatula.
Exactly what do you mean? How is it more dangerous
I
than
love that in
usual?
this outfit, at least
The
with the
Empress
elves,
is
it's
in
just
the
like
middle of a
hip
civil
bones
war.
are edged
Her
out.
cousin, Grand Duke Gaspard, seeks to take her throne by force. Leliana reports that a group of elves
I would pay
have
to
been
see that fight.
sabotaging both armies,
I would pay to see
drawing
that
out
fight
the
between,
hostilities. Orlais hopes
which
to
one would
win
you
the revenge.
wield, Miss
All
Vincent?
of
Would
the
you be
dust could
whisk or
lost if the
spatula?
Empire falls to Corypheus.
Or
Celine is
does
holding
Baby
peace
Shark
talks
need the
by
extra advantage?
philosophies
And
of
does
the
Baby
Grand
Shark have
Conspiracy.
both and you're
Every
just
power in
barehanded?
Norlay will be
Or
there.
bare-fanged?
It's the perfect place for an
Fangs
assassin to
bared?
hide.
You know what I mean. So warn her?
Does Celine know about the threats against
The
her?
spatula?
Can we
Nice.
send word?
I've sent messages
I,
to the
I could
Empress.
see you doing, like,
It is
you know how, like, the
impossible to
spatulas have a
ignore
good,
this
like,
system.
thwap to
We
them?
don't have enough sway with the
see
court
that.
to arrange
See
an
that.
invitation.
That seems like it'd be
Perhaps
very
a few more
you.
alliances.
Or soldiers.
We need a greater presence in Orlais. And soon.
What is this conversation? We've had so many really weird conversations today, and you know what? I'm here for that. All of them. Alright. Why am I yawning? I don't know why I say why am I yawning. I didn't get that much sleep last night, and the sleep I did get, I got like 0 deep sleep. Ugh. Which is not ideal, but you know, it's unsurprising. Okay, so hilariously, even once you can get into the tavern, sometimes there are 2 iron bowls. Sometimes they'll be inside and outside, which I just love. We have all of these conversations to have. Oh, this is one of my favorite Sarah conversations. I love this conversation with Sarah, if this is the one I think it is. As opposed to all the other days where our conversations are socially typical and possibly sane. You know... No, I can't even pretend. I
So,
can't even
Inquisitor.
pretend.
It's Inquisitor now, right?
I love this conversation
Remember
with
that
Sarah.
war we talked about stopping? Full of little baddies I can stick with little arrows. That's not a friggin' archdemon, is it? Rosto, what does
I
step
love
in?
her. I love her. He said he just put you on top of the fridge or something. That would... Wait, no. Miss Vincent's tall. That's not gonna stop shit. That will not stop her. I don't believe that would stop Miss Vincent. At all. And a pasta. Ooh. Onion sausage sauce. Oh, that sounds phenomenal. Interesting. I don't remember which ones get approved. I'm trying to remember. With the snack. Did you guys ever... It might have just been like... I know this is... Okay. Growing up, you know those like big like barrel-shaped tubs of like cheese balls? Those would sit on top of the fridge when I was growing up. Well, I guess when I was a kid, like I was little. So like, you know, when it's out of reach, because you know I'm not sure. I got tall real fast. But also I haven't had cheese balls in over a decade. You knew this would be strange.
Maybe nobody saw this coming, but you knew how I got the job.
That's true.
I know what people said, but people believe all sorts of shite when they're scared. Swear at a farmer and you've cursed his crops. Spill the salt and you're dead by dawn. Dance through town in a goat's head and children people never had go missing.
Interesting. That was a Costco, yeah. Curfew seems real enough.
The ancient thing trying to kill us seems pretty real.
Don't get me started. Oh, wait. Too late, right? A magister who cracked the
I
Black
love
City.
talking with Sarah.
It's a hazy dream, right? I mean, if it's real, then the seat of the Maker,
This conversation.
real thing. A seat needs a book, so the Maker, real thing. Fairy stories about the start and end of the world, real things. It's too far, innit? I just want to plug the Skyhole rubbish so I can go play.
I love this conversation and learning about Sarah and like what she thinks and what she knows and believes in. I love her. Yes. Exactly, Miss Vincent. They all have their shit. There is not one companion in this game that is not like, you need to work on that. They're so good. Me too! Took is very aggressive about love for Sarah. Which you know, Val. I mean, hell, I'm about to go romance Dorian. He's got to work on shit. They all have to work on shit. I need doubters like you.
Keep calling it
She
nonsense.
approves.
That perspective will keep the Inquisition grounded.
Oh, I can do that. Sure could use a few more people shouting
I
no.
love this conversation
We
with her.
fight, the bad things go away.
I also
everyone
assumed
calms
that
down,
was
and
Vincent.
everything goes back to normal.
Fairfax sounds good,
A
Vince.
nice, well-paid normal.
Fuck that. I hate these responses to Sarah. Because I don't like one. I'm not going to flirt with her. I'm not going to call her crazy. But I'm also not going to be like, that almost makes sense. But that's honestly the closest to like... That's the closest.
You're starting to not sound completely crazy.
She takes it well.
I know, scary,
Yeah,
innit?
she takes it well, though.
So bring 'em on. But first, food. I'm starving.
I love that conversation with her. Yes, many times. About her being Anduril. I am not one that ascribes to that theory. But I find it interesting. I think she's got something going on. I don't think she's Anduril, but I think there's something more going on with her. Especially with the conversation Solus and her have. It's like a banter conversation where he's like, look past the breach, and she starts talking about other things she sees, and the way she refers to the Inquisitor as glowing, but no other elf does. And like even if you play an elven Inquisitor, you still don't like get that shit. You don't get what she sees. I find it very interesting. I think she's more. I don't know that I think she's an Anduril, but I would not be upset if she was like to be Anduril. Like I think that'd be cool. I'm not one that ascribes to it though. It'd be interesting, exactly. A lot of weird shit drama elements, because that's what's happening. What's happening? What's happening? I wonder if Mercury's in the microwave again. God, someone get it out of the microwave. It's been beeping for 2 hours. At least. I don't know where that would go. Maybe?
It was a mistake.
I don't know that I think that.
As a base of operations. The town was completely
Because isn't she canonically a kid that when you, like, in Origins, that, like, you have a chance to, like, interact with? Or it's at least heavily implied that? I think... Oh, weird shit at work. Got you. Thank you. I missed that. I think that's a thing, if I remember correctly. It was a mistake to use Haven as a base of operations. The town is completely indefensible. Don't look at me.
I didn't choose Haven. Cassandra and Liliana did.
Accepting a bad choice blindly is hardly a virtue, darling.
I
You
was
left
not
yourself
in
vulnerable
charge.
to attack. It was a miscalculation, one that I'm sure you won't.
I was not in charge until now.
But the enemy struck a serious blow against you and the Inquisition. We must recognize that. You must.
I had no say in the matter. I was trying not to be put on trial, like, with, like, full-on, like, death sentence. So, you know, things have changed a bit. Take her to the Jaws of Hakon DLC. She's very... Ooh. Any of her thoughts on elves aren't too far off the mark? Oh, that's really cool. I think I can't remember if I've done that or not. I need to do that again. Or, hear me out, people just talk. I mean, both, potentially. I feel like she's either just extra connected. Yes. Yes. She's either somehow connected. Yeah. Either way, she's somehow connected in some way. A lot of people don't like Vivian. I'm trying to give her more, but the thing is, every single companion has some shit. What if you really learn about Vivian? I'm not going to tell you have to like her. Liking her is one thing or another. But understanding her character, she is a very good character. She's a phenomenally written character. And the way her opinions are very much based on her lived experience. And that is the same as any other companion. I think she's phenomenal. She is often the most dissimilar from a lot of people's Inquisitors, which is I think where a lot of that comes from. But she's a really well written character. She's really good. But I say that about like a lot of the companions. They are really well written. I think if I met a lot of them, I would not like them. Like, but they're really well written. Yeah, exactly. She's a really good character. I'm gonna go with Corypheus will pay for this.
I'm not going to forgive what happened at Haven. Corypheus will answer for what he's done.
You're angry? Good. Anger can save you when everything else is gone. Just make sure you put it to good use. Our enemy advances, Inquisitor.
She,
Let's not sit
interestingly, a
idly
lot
by.
of her shit is actually based
Act
in
first
fear.
And teach them to fear us. You can
She
become the leader the
reacts
faithful
based on
require,
her own fear in
but you
her
must do it
life.
soon.
And then she actually, like she just said, she recommends that you make other people fear you because she knows how powerful fear is. A lot of her shit is her being afraid of, like, the, why can't I think of what it's called? Mages in the Circle. Why can't I think of the term? You know, where the mages go in the Fade and have to, like, prove that they can, like, handle themselves? She's terrified. There's banter with her and Cole about it. And it's really fascinating. And it really, like, you could follow her, like, dialogue and her banter to, like, she is the Harrowing, thank you. I mean, it's literally called the Harrowing. Fade walking, exactly. She is constantly trying to be better and prove herself and learn more and shit. Because she's afraid of what happens when she doesn't, or if she doesn't. And then she constantly is teaching other people to, like, make people fear you. Because that is what has helped her. And it's fascinating. It is absolutely fascinating. How long? I don't remember how old she was. I think we do learn it sometime. But I don't remember. I find mostly an interesting but sad character with being how afraid she is and someone who's brought her. Yeah, it's really interesting. I think it's also, you have to remember what circle she was brought up in, and that is absolutely a factor in her life. About which circle she grew up in, and that it wasn't one that was absolutely fucking horribly oppressive and torturous to mages. That's also it. All of who she is based on her upbringing, which is the same thing as, like, literally every other companion. They are the way they are because of their lives before the game. Then going to the Fate, it tells you what her real fear is. Isn't it, like, irrelevance or something like that? She wants to be important because she hates passivity. She hates being passive in her own life. She likes control. I can't say I'm dissimilar in that aspect. She wants, and she, like, I would almost say she needs to have control over her own life, and everything she does is for that control, which is also often a result of fear and trauma, is people wanting control over their lives. She has responded to her past and her fear and her trauma by wanting control. And I can't blame her for that at all. We know she was, yes, she was very young. I don't remember exactly how young. We do know. Yeah, being unimportant, yes. She doesn't want to live a meaningless life, and she wants control over her life. I can't fault her for that in the slightest. She is a fascinating character.
So, this is Skyhold.
It is indeed. Oh, I forgot. He, like, makes you walk. And then you don't end up here. I don't like when cutscenes, like, transport you somewhere.
Let's walk the ramparts.
Damn it! Because I like to do my circle. This fucks up my rounds.
We'll be able to see Corypheus coming from miles away.
Yep. We see him, he sees us.
On the other hand, that means he can see us from miles away.
Yes.
Let him come.
Yes.
I swear I'll take the twister bastard down, even if I have to die to do it.
You're no good to be dead.
Watch that this enthusiasm of yours doesn't get you killed.
He does
I
not
wouldn't
like
be
that.
the first to die in your service. The
That
people
doesn't mean
flock
you
to your
should be
banner,
eager to die.
Eager to fight for the Herald of Andraste.
Sir.
Their faith is a leash, and your Inquisition has taken hold of it.
I mean, there's also, speaking back to Vivian, like,
Tell me honestly.
there
are
is
you what they say you
absolutely,
are?
like, there is
Andraste's
racism.
chosen.
And not just, like, elves, humans. Like, there is, like, colorism in this world. When you first meet Vivian, the guy who she freezes, who you have the potential to be like, yeah, you can go ahead and, like, yeah, go ahead and kill him. He made racist comments and jokes about her, and that's why there's the tension there. That's why she doesn't want him around. That's why she wants him dead. She puts him in that situation. It's because he was actively, like, racist in, like, a colorism sense, not just in a elves, dwarves, humans sense. Like, that is absolutely also a factor in her story. Like, and I think that is often overlooked when people talk about Vivian, is there's, like, real life racism as well as fantasy racism in this world. Like, extra dollop of fuckery. And that is not something that should be overlooked. I think he would say, he doesn't believe in Andraste. Sorry, not to switch immediately. He doesn't believe in Andraste, but I think at this point he's like, fuck if I know.
There's so little I remember. What if they're right?
It's like, what if,
Does
though?
it even matter? Don't you see what you are to them? Without you, they'd be consumed by despair. We all would. They need you to be Andraste's messenger. It gives them hope.
Classic BioWare.
The truth
Fist.
doesn't matter. Listen to me talk. Your time is valuable and I've wasted enough of it.
You've wasted more of it by putting me up here. Bring me back. It's fine. It's so pretty, though. He does. He looks so sad. Alright. And for some reason, this is where Bull sleeps. And you have the man looking at the words are not happening today, apparently. Can you get in this way? No, you can't get in this way. It's like, can you get in early? Biofist, exactly! Ooh. Let's not do Hawk right now. Let's wait for that. Do your Rex need food? Nice! Proud of you for going to get food. Do the thing. Self-care is important. No other topic I just want to appreciate an extra dollop of fuckery. Yep, you're welcome. You're welcome for that. Can you get across here? Let me up. Let me up. Nope, there's a wall there. Yeet! Oh, there's a wall there. It's really pretty, though. It's so pretty. Guys, have I ever told you guys that I like snow? I know I have. Oh, God. I'm stuck! Oh, no, I did it bad, guys. 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 Oh, no. Guys. I jumped backwards. What the fuck? Oh, no. Come on. There we go. It's so good. You can just climb up to the top and just yeet yourself. No damage! Alright. Whee! Good. We're good. Hey, Bull.
Inquisitor, huh? Well, you've got the fortress for it. Speaking of which, when you've got a second, there's something I want to show you.
Oh, this scene! Yes. You have something to show me.
What did you want me to come see?
Yeah.
Here, come on.
It's leg day. It's definitely leg day.
Why am I dressed like this?
You'll see. Come on.
I like this.
It'll be worth your time, I promise. Evening. Iron Bull. My merc band just joined up.
Tanner. I'm from Jader. Well, near Jader.
Mira. I was guard captain for Lady Pendel. Signed on after shit blew up at the Conclave. Share a drink? Who's your friend?
This is Grim. He doesn't talk much.
Bull says like a hint hint. He doesn't talk much.
So, you ready to kill some demons? Or Venatori? Or whatever
I think so
Corypheus
too,
asshole
dude. I
is?
think so too.
This isn't just about killing. We're helping the Inquisitor save the world and build the next empire.
Building an empire?
Well,
I
long
wish
as
Base
get
was here to
paid,
hear that
I'm
line,
happy.
because we were just talking
That's
when
why
we
I
watched
signed up.
Inquisition.
I just couldn't spend my whole life on a farm.
about
Needed to live a
how
little, you know.
What about you, Mira? Why'd you
can't remember her
join?
name.
I
Is
thought
it
you were
Miriam?
serving some noble.
Was
I
like
saw what
the Inquisition
happened
was
at
supposed to
Haven.
help us.
The
We're supposed to fight
Inquisitor
Tevinter
staring down
next.
that monster and his archdemon.
And like being the
Don't
Inquisitor,
think
you're
I
like
shan't
that
have
was never
liked
the
as
plan.
much as I should. But you can't see something
But I
like
mean,
that
all of
and
Trespasser
not
is like
believe.
they're all worried that the Inquisition's
Well,
gonna actually like
Grim and
take
I should
over.
find our tents. Thanks for
And
the
somehow I
lead.
never connected it to that line there, where she's like, they're gonna help us, you know, save the world and build the next empire. And you're like, who
I
started
know
that?
every soldier under
Who
my
started
command.
that rumor?
You don't have that
Because that
option,
was not the
but
plan.
a few faces might
That
help.
was not the plan. There's a whole DLC about how that was not the plan. That's not what the DLC's about, but you know, that's the setting for it.
I knew some of the soldiers felt like that, but to actually hear it-
Harding.
It's hard to be just an idea sometimes. That's all you are to most of them. It's why you could stand right in front of them without being
I need to
recognized.
reinstall
You've got
Reddit.
a
I
good
want to try
army
it
coming
again.
along.
I'm getting back into it.
Remember that.
I've somehow
No matter
ended
what
up on
comes
Red
next.
Dead TikTok. Hence, you know, well, Michelle, you know this. I've been sending you TikToks. But I've somehow ended up on Red Dead Redemption 2 TikTok. Again, I was there for a little bit. Now we're back.
Scout Harding,
Your worship.
What's new?
what's been going on?
I love
Secret
Harding.
Cassandra came through here. Looking
Yeah,
like
I
a
don't think the
storm
figures
cloud.
we saw earlier in that
That's just her
concept
face,
art were
though,
Harding.
isn't it?
I don't, again, I'm gonna say that. It's the one in the water. Base was like, maybe that's Harding, and I was like, I don't think so. I don't think that's Harding. I don't think it is. I was thinking I have a cunning plan. Oh, hello. Tell me about yourself.
So, who's
At
Scout
some point,
Harding
I want to
really?
play an Inquisitor that, like, romances Harding.
I'm no one. Lived near Redcliffe all my life. Herded sheep.
Is that
for
her
my
voice
neighbor.
actor?
When the Inquisition came through my village, I helped by
I'm
telling
bad at
them
remembering
everything I knew
names.
about the area.
I'm really
Then I
bad about
signed
proper
on.
nouns.
Wanted to see the world
They
before it
don't
was
stick in my
swallowed up
brain.
by
It's exhausting. I wish they would.
thing out there.
Oh, it's the... It is. Thank you. Thank you.
Shouldn't you be out there scouting?
In a bit. We're in Skyhold for supplies.
She's
and
like,
it
I'll
changes
go
for
when I
slow.
need to go.
Not me though. Indispensable.
I love Harding. I love her. She's
I
so
should
good.
go.
Ah, he pulled a shepherd. I should go. I like now that gives that I should go another aspect with like that being Liara and pulling the shepherd line of I should go. Is there anybody else in this section? No. Oh yeah, Cass is there. Wait, why did I think that Cass is over there? Oh, Cass is also over there when you're talking about Cole, I think. If I'm remembering correctly. Cass.
Have you
Words.
met this friend of Varric's, Inquisitor?
Not yet.
Not yet, no.
You're not gonna be happy.
It had better not be who I think it is. I will wring that little bastard's neck.
It is who you think it is. What do you think it is?
Why? Who do you think it is?
I love that she doesn't say.
Someone Varric claimed he could not contact. Someone the Inquisition, indeed all of Thedas, desperately needed. I'll reserve judgment
Like that, I'll
until
be
I
in the
know for
presence of
certain.
this. Yes, I'm
No
so
need to
excited
have
for
that
you.
rogue screaming
I'm so excited
persecution
for
yet
you.
again.
It's gonna be so good. I think your advice.
Do you have any advice for me?
Treat Dorian with caution. It's possible he could be what he seems. A Tevinter
We're about to go
mage
flirt with that
wishing to
man.
do better than his countrymen.
'Cause,
What if he is not? At best,
You
his
know what?
presence makes the Inquisition appear to have questionable
It'd be really
allies.
good if that's what like confirms like the Inquisitor's interest and like intrigue in Dorian is like Cassandra is warning me about you. Interesting.
Do you have any advice for me?
Anything
Watch
else?
the treasury carefully, with that Sarah present.
You think she's here to rob us?
You're being an
Possibly
ass,
not,
Cassandra.
But I would
mean, that's
hardly
not
put it
that
past
new.
her.
That's not
Do you
new.
have any advice for me?
It's good that you recruited Enchanter Vivian into the
interesting.
Inquisition. She is ambitious, but has always shown sense in her
That's
dealings
true.
with the Chantry.
That's true.
My advice would be to watch her, but heed her when she speaks. That one wastes no words.
It's true. It's true. Anything else?
Do you have any advice for me?
Nothing that you could not think of yourself, Inquisitor.
Sure.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
I like that. I like that a lot. Alright, let's go down. Ayo. Oh, Lizette.
Thank you for Haven. Less so for Redcliffe, but I am committed to serve your worship.
Yeah, outside of the mages. Alright. We have the surgeon, who's just gonna be like, I have people to take after, although the people aren't actually there.
I should really focus my attention on the injured.
I think that person is supposed to be here. I don't remember them being behind the crate. Any wounded?
Do we have many injured men?
Fewer by the day. Most grievously injured did not survive the journey to Skyhold.
Wait, with who?
As for the rest, they either heal
Wait, which response? Oh, the advice? Is that what you mean? Somewhere I made a mod that allowed you to be able to roam and store. That's so fucked. Yeah, the modding sites are good about that. I'm really glad the modding sites are good about that. It does. It's his entire backstory. It's just him. My dog is being very cute. Okay, it's good enough. Now, goodbye.
As you were.
Your worship.
Cullen!
The order was sent?
Yes, Commander.
Send men to scout the area. We need to know what's out there.
Yes, sir.
Those two guys just look the same.
Soldiers have been assigned.
And so does that one.
Very good. I'll need
They're
an
all just
update on the armory
clones.
as well.
It's so weird.
Now. We
The guy
set up
behind
as
him just
best
like,
we could
it
at Haven,
works.
but could never prepare for an archdemon or whatever.
Yeah,
it
we
was.
were fucked.
With some warning, we might have.
We were fucked. It's a bad situation.
We were all shaken by what happened.
If Corypheus strikes again, we may not be able to withdraw. And I wouldn't want to. We must be ready. Work on Skyhold is underway. Guard rotations established. We should have everything on course within the week.
Why is there
We
just
will not
some
run
dust
from
on the
here,
table?
Inquisitor.
Like there was just a poof. How many did we lose?
How many were lost?
Most of our people made it to Skyhold. It could have been worse. Morale was low, but has improved greatly since you accepted the role of Inquisitor.
The person who went through the entire task. That's so fucked. That's so fucked. I never understand that shit. And you know what? I'm glad to not understand that shit. It's not just... It's bigots. Because it's not just queer shit. It's just... It's so fucked. We're gonna go with this one.
Inquisitor Llewellyn.
Thank you for lurking,
Sounds
Lady.
odd, don't you think?
Not at all.
Is that the official response?
I suppose it is. But it's the truth.
That's a good line.
We needed a leader.
That's a good
You
line.
have
And the
proven
chuckle is good.
yourself.
There can be no mistakes this time.
I understand. At least we know what we must face.
That's true.
I will do everything I can to ensure.
You know,
the
that's
security
very
of-
fair. That's
You
very
have my
fair.
word.
Okay. There's that. Let's save again. Alright. Where's Solus? Is he already up there? Oh, he is. I kind of want to go talk to the others first before Cole. I forget that they're already inside. I am so used to, like, you can't access most of Skyhold yet. Or a lot of Skyhold yet. So I forget that that is a place that you can go. Well, also because you literally have to jump over rubbish. Oh, it's so... I always forget that this is so empty.
So much room for whatever was here.
I always forget about the bare walls in here. I don't know how I forget about it. It's so weird. It's so weird and so cool. love it. It's so interesting. Request for resources on the Fade. Fade and Spirits Mysterious, Father Genitivi, Enchanter's Observations by Anonymous, The Unholy Grace, author unknown, On Silver Chords by First Enchanter Irving, Wisdom Failed, The Hedge Mage, collected by First Enchanter Heron, translations of the Elilan Excavation, collected by Brother Genitivi, To Vinter Journeys Inward by Archon Vias, Our Orlesian Heart by formerly Sister Ladine, interesting. Speaking to the Other, a translation by Lady Ginn. On Lyrium, a Templar's memoir by Sir Treus. Dalish Myth and Collected Truths Against, collected by Sister Petrine. Are they missing a letter? Elvahan, Dis Falsis, Trio Metode Dracus. Untranslated. Author unknown. There are 2 more pages listed beneath. I love it. No, that sucks. I'm sorry. Oh, that sucks. It looks very naked. It does. It does look very naked. Why is this up here? Sister Liliana, as per your request, I have made a thorough examination of the fresco adorning the rotunda. I first attempted to clarify its intent with Messer Solus. Forgive me, I know he is not titled within the structure of the Inquisition, but the more I learn of his experience, the more awkward I feel not using a formal honorific. That's really interesting. On the mural, all Messer would say is, Skyhold is his fortress, meaning, of course, the Inquisitor. I think that's technically, because I think if you play a woman, it does switch to her, but it's weird. It's weird. These are his actions. He is, of course, correct. The subject of each edition is self-evident, which is weird if you actually read this before anything is painted. I feel like this is a codex that should not be accessible until after something's been painted. Because this doesn't make sense if nothing's here. Excuse me. It doesn't make sense. Unless he's talking about the fact that he will add it. But on the medium and method, it is elven fresco, pigment, and plaster. And it is grand. See, it doesn't make sense if nothing's here. I've rarely been privileged to observe such skill as it is applied. It is considered with long periods of study before the image emerges. Whole cloth and with certainty. It speaks of how I imagine elves view the world, the measured nature of their step. I should expect such competence from Messer, given his probable years of study, but it is still an amazing work, demonstrating an art with few living practitioners, even among the days. Archivist Bannon. I need to look up Archivist Bannon. Because I want to remember who the fuck that is. Because I'm intrigued. He knows shit. I bet Solus recruited him after Inquisition. I feel like... Also, that is a large couch. Look how deep it is. It's a large couch. Sorry. I'm very distracted. Internet, why? No. My internet's being a butt. Space is going to be used to open another bar to better... Oh. Oh, that sucks, Michaela. I'm sorry. Also, I keep calling you Michaela now. I'm sorry. I know it's weird. See, that's the problem with actually becoming friends with y'all, is like sometimes I'll call you by your names instead of your usernames. Ah. I'm glad you don't care. But if it's weird, it just... Fuck. See, at least like Harl's. Like, Harl's name is in their username. I guess Base I don't call Brenna. But that's because I call Base all the time. I don't know. It's just a thing. It's just a thing. Okay. My internet's going back and forth. Is it gonna settle? Is it gonna settle or is it gonna be difficult? Just watching it. Watching it. Okay. Let's talk to Solus.
As I explored the Fade,
I felt the presence of an intriguing artifact in the hinterland.
Did you know?
If you are willing, I would like to locate it. I have marked its location as best I could determine.
We can do that. Okay, we'll do that later. I'm just doing the first, like, conversations with everybody. Is that the only place he's mentioned? Interesting. My internet's being a butt. Okay. I'm gonna save. I also hear work trucks outside, which is weird. It's very weird. Why are there work trucks outside? I wonder what they're doing. I mean, there's construction on and off at other people's houses. It's odd. Okay, I'm actually gonna end stream though because my internet's being a butt. We are gonna go raid though, so let me get that out for y'all. Here is our raid message if you're a subscriber. Here is our raid message if you're a follower. I'm gonna try to do this quickly before my internet fully dies. If you copy paste that, it looks like this. I'll be back. Today's Thursday, right? I'll be back tomorrow. I'm streaming tomorrow. Base is streaming later, so feel free to hang out. I have a feeling she's going to be talking about Dragon Age and all the stuff. I mean, she was just here. She's probably going to do that, is my guess. Oh, no, today's a multiplayer day, so it depends on if they're doing that. Yes, I'll be back tomorrow. All the things. I'm excited. We're also, Base and I are going to stream next Tuesday to see, like, what the fuck's going on with more Dragon Age news. You know I'll be everywhere. Here are the links to all my stuff. Here's my Discord. We're going to be posting all that shit. Trust me, it's going to be very active in the coming days as we are all really big Dragon Age nerds. We are going to go over and raid. We're going to stick with BioWare. Thank you. We're going to stick with BioWare, and we're going to go over and raid Al, who is Wobbegongs here on Twitch. They are playing Mass Effect. It's gonna be good. I'm excited. This looks like Mass Effect 2, and I am hype. I am hype. So let me start that raid. Remember to copy paste that raid message over. Here it is again. I appreciate y'all so much. We're gonna do the thing, and I'll see y'all soon. I'm sorry this is a very sudden end to stream, but you know it is what it is. My internet is saying no. I don't know what's happening. I love that now it looks like it may be leveling out, but I've said that already, so, you know, it is what it is. I'll see y'all around. Bye.